EastEnders Gloria Knight to suffer heart attack in Eddie's story. George faces more heartbreak. EastEnders George Knight faces fresh heartbreak when mum Gloria suffers a heart attack as the pressure of the trial mounts. The relationship between George and Gloria has been strained since the reveal that George's adopted father, Eddie, was to stand trial for the racially aggravated murder of George's biological father. Next week, George is surprised to receive information from the Crown Prosecution Service that Gloria has provided information about Eddie. She later visits George and urges him to testify in the trial. However, George's hopes that Gloria has decided to do the right thing are dashed when he overhears a secretive call between Gloria and Eddie, and it becomes clear to George that Gloria is unable to turn her back on her husband. Furious, George lashes out at Gloria and tells her that he no longer wants anything to do with her. Later in the week, Georgie readies himself to testify at Eddie's trial. His ex Cindy Beale tries to smooth things over between George and Gloria, having had a private chat with Gloria. She insists that George should reach out to Gloria, but to no avail. Meanwhile, manipulative Eddie arranges to meet George at the boxing den and makes a last-ditch attempt to stop George from testifying. George loses his temper and reveals that Gloria was the one who convinced him to testify. The news prompts Eddie to issue a chilling threat. The event derails George's plans to testify, but he's shocked when Cindy and Elaine Peacock put their differences aside and team up to support him. At their insistence, George decides to attend the trial after all. During the trial, things take a dramatic return when Eddie's defense cross-examines George, and Gloria shouts out in the middle of court, much to Eddie's disgust. However, the stressful events overwhelm Gloria as the court breaks. Overcome with emotion, she tries to make a hasty exit from the courtroom and suffers a heart attack. When Gloria wakes up in hospital, she tells George to visit the family flat and retrieve a box containing important information about his childhood. The visit to his childhood home proves to be emotional for George, but after some unexpected advice from Phil Mitchell, George returns to the hospital with the box. George joins Gloria on her hospital bed as she plays him a recorded lullaby from his birth mother.
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của OK Spoiler. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn video tiếp theo.